Okay, guys, so the anticipated FC26 release trailer is now with us, and we're going to be watching it together, and we're going to try and see if we can work out or see anything that indicates real change towards the game and give our thoughts on there. I want to hear your opinion as well. Do let me know in the comments whether you've watched this trailer, what you think of it, whether you think there's going to be real improvement in the next game, because we all know it is so needed. Do leave a like on the video if you enjoy this style of content, and let's get into it. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 8% off. Alright, so we'll let it play through, and then, you know, when key things happen, I'll sort of stop, you know, talk a little bit about what I'm thinking, and I'm just hoping for something good. I've genuinely not watched this yet. I'm going to be watching it here for the first time with you guys, so let's pray and hope, you know, there's some indication that maybe EA have been listening to us, because that is very, very important. See, what I don't want, and what I'm hoping this is not going to be, is like more of the same old, where it's, you know, just little snippets of not actual gameplay animations. And I mean, let's see. Okay, so instantly, this is a change in EA's approach, because in the past, they sort of just do what they want. You know, it's always about new moving corner flags, animations and stuff. The fact that on their official trailer, they're actually bringing up the concern of the community actually does fill me with some hope, because just imagine the memes, right? Say FC26 comes out and it's just absolute same old and they've not listened to anything. Imagine how ridiculed they're going to be, because they've brought up, like, already just by showing like these sort of messages, this is like, you know, they're really pointing towards the fact that they're going to be listening here, and we just sort of have to hope they do, I guess.
Oh, it's a beautiful day for football. I hope we see a great game, Stuart.
That, I do not want to see little cuts like that. I really don't. Just show me a solid minute of actual gameplay. That is what I'm interested in. Keep an eye here as well, because I assume we're going to see something, you know, like whether it looks stiff and heavy, because this is actual gameplay, I assume, but on like a weird camera angle. So let's see, you know, whether it seems heavy, like compared to FC25.
Well, hopefully we actually see the game today, Derek. That's more like...
Listen, I'm liking it. Like, I don't know whether it's just naive, because I've been let down so many times in the past by this company when it comes to getting the game that I want. I just feel there has to be something, you know, within them making a point and hammering home, like even just bringing up like bounce backs. Normally they just like push this stuff away and don't acknowledge it. They are fully committed, it seems, to giving the people what they want, or at least making us feel that we're going to be getting what we want. So it's a good sign. Like, I'm liking so far, like how they're doing this sort of trailer.
A perfect challenge.
What? So you're going to be able to, I mean, I don't know whether this is like actually going to be an option. I don't really understand. It seems there's going to be like a competitive and then like a more realistic version, which, if that is the case, it's not the route I would want to go down. I feel that every successful game, like, I understand there's rule sets, you know, in like competitive COD, there's stuff that's like banned and certain weapons you can't use, and like you can tailor rules and stuff, but I just hope that it's not two real separate games. I feel like the best games are ones where, you know, the actual gameplay itself is just fit for competitive. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting one.
It's like he's got the...
Okay, I mean, if we're getting that sort of gameplay, then I'm actually listening, because even though this is like definitely some EA employee like playing on amateur, the way you can turn there, is just so much different. Just watch that.
It's like he's got the ball on a string.
I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna have a field day if you can dribble like that in champs. Listen. The server issues are probably still going to remain. There probably is still going to be some delay, like there's no doubt. But the issue with FC25 is the delay is actually built into the game. Like even if you're playing on perfect gameplay, there's so many animations and stuff going on that it just sort of clouds it, and it's just stiff no matter what the connection is. Whereas that actually looked responsive. That looked like more sort of left stick dribbling from the older days, which I am absolutely all for, if that is the case.
Every goal is the exact same. Full swim, goal. Full swim, goal.
I'm actually really surprised, that they've put a lot of this stuff in the trailer. They're actually they're fully owning and admitting that like this year's game was a disaster. Like all the community feedback, the rebounds, everything, the bounce backs, they've just fully owned it all, which is really refreshing to see. Like I don't often give them credit because there's quite often, in my opinion, not too much to give. But for this, like even just admitting it and owning it, my respect for them has gone up. I will admit that.
I don't think he'll be blaming the goalkeeper this year.
Well, it looks like they've been hard at work on that, doesn't it?
Well, I haven't seen that one before, or that one. Oh, finally a bit of physicality in this game.
Ah, that's more like it.
What a goal. Get in.
Can they put it all together here? Big chance!
I mean, it's hard to tell, like, just from a trailer, of course, but the way that these players are passing the ball around is just not possible on FC25. Like, some of the clips that it's shown, this one-touch quick passing, and even the way that the ball is just moving quicker, looks so much better than what we've got now. It really does. It just really does. And I pray that actually translates when the game comes out, but so far, so good.
And it's a penalty!
Wait. Give people what they want. Give them Zlatan.
I mean, listen, there was less gameplay than I would have wanted. However, from the bits we did see, I genuinely am optimistic. I've spoken about this before on stream and stuff, and I've said that I'm not somebody that goes into a new game like with this false hope, oh, maybe next year will be better. This year, I actually predicted a long time ago that I think FC26 could be one of the better games we've seen in a while, purely because of how bad FC25 was, and they need to get people back on side. There's never been such a lack of interest in a game when we're talking about FC25, so they really need to do whatever they can to actually get fans back, because it got past the point of people just being angry and still playing the game. I think we've reached a point now in this cycle where people are actually just not interested at all and not playing, which is the worst thing that EA can have. So I think they are going to make a conscious effort here. From the bits of gameplay we did see, it just does look better. It looks a bit more fluid, responsive, and like I say, it's not just they've picked the perfect moments. It's the things I'm seeing, the way the players are moving and the way the ball is being passed quicker just does seem so much better. So I'm optimistic. Let me know what you guys think. I'm interested to know. I appreciate you guys for watching, and peace.